Hey everybody, here we are at the Cottonwood Campground, located in beautiful California, where we are staying overnight in the Cottonwood Campground, and we will be starting our Cottonwood Pass hike tomorrow morning about 7 a.m. We're looking at doing over 200 miles of the PCT from Cottonwood Pass to Mammoth Lakes, where we'll be stopping halfway through at Partridge Resort to pick up our resupply box of food, clean clothing, and some refreshments. It's a beautiful day here today. It took us about 15 hours to get here. It's blue skies, no wind, no bugs, and just pure, peaceful quietness and tranquility. So stay tuned and come along with us for the ride, the hike, and the epic journey. So, a little bit about our hike for this morning. We're planning on putting about 15 miles in, plus or minus. The elevation start is just a hair under 10,000. So, come from the Midwest, where you're 700 feet above sea level. We really didn't have any acclimation except sleeping here last night, so we're gonna take it slow and steady, taking the beauty, peace, and tranquility, and just enjoy what God gave us. You got anything to say, Raven?
Come on, guys. It's gonna be epic.
So from Cottonwood Lake Campground up the Cottonwood Pass to actually reach the PCT is roughly about 3.5 miles. It's been a slow, gradual gain so far. We're about, I think, a little over 2 miles up. We're about 10,216 elevation. So here we are at the top of Cottonwood Pass, where we've actually decided to take a break after hiking uphill probably about 4 miles. You have Caterpillar there with her crazy tree chair going on. Doesn't love the sun. You got beautiful Raven over here, making up her stuff. Killer food. Watch her shorts. You'll learn how to do it. It's a spider. And it's cool little sheep.
Hey guys, welcome to Cottonwood Pass. That's the pass right there.
There you go.
Hi.
And there's Yogi.
Up. All good.
Woohoo.
Beautiful spot.
And then there's Bars. He's passed out. Here we go, guys. PCT Trail North. That's what we want. Ready, Raven?
Ready. Let's do this.
All right, here we go.
The PCT. We're just kind of standing underneath this tree, waiting it out for a few minutes before putting on our ponchos. Look at that sky. We had rain and hail. Now we hear lightning, or we hear thunder. Where there's thunder, there's lightning. Look at those rain clouds.
So, We are going to Rock Creek Crossing. 5.4 is where we're going to be going to pitch camp tonight at their spots. Cottonwood Pass is where we went and did this morning.
Cottonwood.
Oh, Cottonwood Pass. Maybe I'm becoming delusional. But best thing out here is that sign right there. It's the Pacific Crest Trail emblem.
Look at that tree. Isn't that something?
So here we are, the ladies, and we're coming to a fork in the road. We just did the Cottonwood Pass, as you see, 7.9 miles. That's not including from the campground itself. And we're still going to do the Lower Rock Creek crossing. This says 1.1, but I believe by my calculations, we are at 13.27 for the day. We probably have about 0.8 left to the campground itself. Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday, roughly about 7:30 in the morning here, California time, and we are at the Rock Creek Campground, where we finally made it here last night after about a 14.32 mile hike and almost 8.52 hours worth of hiking time. We started out at the Cottonwood Lake Campground. We did Cottonwood Pass, and we made it all the way here. I could say that it was definitely challenging and grueling, as we are from the Midwest and we were up over 12,000 feet in elevation compared to the 700 that we're used to. With that said, we made it to Rock Creek. If you can see from the scenery, it's beautiful. We had a creek right by us. We were able to clean up, enjoy the sounds of a peaceful flowing creek river by us, had some good food, and got some well-needed rest. Today we're going to the, there are too many names to remember. We're going to the Crabtree Campground, where it's only going to be an 8-mile hike, and we will be preparing to climb Mount Whitney tomorrow.
How was it? Go.
All right, so coming out of the Rock Creek Campground, within the first half mile, you're going to have a river crossing, i.e. Rock Creek, which you will need water shoes, or you can go barefoot across it. And then from there on up, you will be on a constant climb. Right now we're only about 0.85 in, and we're only averaging about 1.5 miles per hour. So it is another grueling start to our day. Whew, to let you know you're alive. We're almost 5 miles in on our 8-mile hike for the day. As you can see behind me, only a few clouds in the sky. We're about 11,000 feet up in the air. And nothing but a beautiful, beautiful day. Temperature probably right now, mid 70s. But just beautiful. Beautiful scenery, beautiful weather. Just pure beauty here in America. We are about a mile out from Crabtree Campground, but I wanted to show you Mount Whitney and what we'll be climbing tomorrow. Use my pole right there. That's Mount Whitney, and we'll be summiting that tomorrow. There's 98 switchbacks, I believe, that go past this tree line. to bring you up to the top. With that said, we did bump into a ranger, and the ranger let us know that all you need is about a liter of water coming out of Crabtree, because about 3 miles up you'll have Guitar Lake, and at Guitar Lake he recommends filling up with probably about 3 liters total to summit Mount Whitney. So good bit of advice, because every liter of water, as you know, weighs 2.2 pounds. So not having to carry all that extra weight for those extra miles is a huge blessing. So all right, the Crabtree Ranger Station, 1.2 miles, along with Mount Whitney, 8.7 miles.
Woo! Feels good.
Nothing like taking a bath in nature, guys.
There's Rattler cooking his meal. What's dinner tonight?
Melinda's green sauce with some breakfast skillet.
Ah, sounds yummy.
Hell yeah.
So guys, this is home sweet home. We're at Crabtree Campground. This is the home base for climbing Mount Whitney. We're climbing it tomorrow morning. We're leaving at 5:30 a.m. It's a 7-mile hike up to the summit. So it's 14 miles round trip. Super excited. Just wanted to show you. We got this all set up. Rattler hung a clothesline. We were able to bathe in the creek here and wash our clothes.
Yeah, that long.
Do you know which one it is, though?
Big spikes.
Yeah.
It's got the big spikes sticking up.
2 little spikes and then the big hump.
Is that right?
So what the ranger said.
Whoa, that looks like rain up there.
That's what the ranger said. He goes, that's Mount so-and-so. He goes, and then the good little nipple, big hump, he goes, is Katahdin. Or
Try again.
Whitney. I keep calling it Katahdin.
No,
McKinley.
that was another episode, honey.
Good morning, everybody. Today is the day. It is Friday. 5:18, roughly 10,660 feet up in elevation, and we are getting ready to scale Mount Whitney. We are starting out with our first river crossing.
Mount Whitney. The tippy top is way, you can't even see it. It's on the other side of that mountain. That's Mount Whitney.
So we are about 2.35 miles in. We've been averaging about a 2-mile-an-hour pace. And we're getting ready to come up to Guitar Lake, where we're actually gonna do breakfast, top off on 3 liters of water, and start to climb the beautiful Mount Whitney. As you can see from the clouds in the back, it's a beautiful blue sky day. The temperatures right now are in the mid 60s and just awesome. All right, guys, there's Guitar Lake. It's your last water source before you start to ascend Mount Whitney. We are currently at 2.80 from Crabtree Campground. And this is where, speaking to the rangers, to tell you to camel up and carry at least 3 liters up there. So here at Guitar Lake, you can see right there is a tent camper, which is an option if you're deciding to ascend Mount Whitney, is to actually hike the extra 2.8 miles in and actually camp here at Guitar Lake and shave yourself off some time. We have cameled up, had our breakfast, and now we are starting the ascent of Mount Whitney. You guys ready?
Ready.
How about you there, Bars? Woo-woo! So we're about 12,000 feet up in the air. We got about a half mile left before we get to those long killer switchbacks. And we're about 3.7 miles in. That's all right. Rangers, we just passed us. They're actually working on the switchbacks here, and they do this trek 5 days a week. 5 days a week. And the killer part about it is they get to the top and a thunderstorm rolls in and they gotta pack it back down because you cannot stay up here when unexpected weather rolls in. So thanks and a shout out to the National Park Service for the services that they do and the maintaining of the trail that they do. It's great. Thank you very much.
And on the campsite.
See the different people at various heights on switchbacks. You're in the way. Take a picture. About 13,000 feet, guys. You can see that down there. That's actually where we came from. That's the background setting. Can't do a lot of video cam from here because it's a slope down on our side, but Air's getting thinner. Rocks are getting bigger. Alright guys, Crabtree Ranger Station, 5.5 miles down is what we've done already. Whitney Portal, if you go that way, puts you into right into the town of Lone Pine. Or you have Mount Whitney. Right there, baby. I know. Just zoom out a little bit so I get Raven pointing something out for you.
Extreme danger
Here's from lightning.
To avoid being struck by lightning, immediately leave the area if any of the following conditions exist: dark clouds, nearby thunder, hail or rain, hissing in the air, static electricity in the air, fingertips. The Whitney shelter will not offer protection. You should leave the summit and proceed to a lower elevation, guys.
Hissing in the air.
That's crazy.
Static electricity in the hair or in the fingertips. Alright guys, here we go.
Little plastic bottle.
Crazy.
I believe there's 98 switchbacks from Guitar Lake, which is right there, up to the turning point.
Can't see him, you can't hit him.
Yes, I do.
I told you.
You look at me, buddy.
Too much traffic up here.
Tomorrow?
So this is our trail going up. I believe we have probably about 1.4, maybe 1.2 left to go. And you can't see it, but right there is a roof. Right there. That's a hut. That's the hut on top of
Mount Whitney.
Mount Whitney.
We're almost there, guys. We're almost there, thank goodness. The air is thin right now. We're at about 13.7, right? 13.8.
13.8. So,
Yeah.
all right.
So it's been a butt kicker, but oh my gosh, spectacular.
All right.
We are loving it.
See you at the top. All right, guys. We are finally reaching the summit of Mount Whitney. And right there is the hut, which marks that achievement. And we are here, finally, at 8.03 miles and 14,460 feet. you go. Go ahead and sign us in.
Yeah. Today's the 26th.
26th.
All right, guys, we made it. Little celebration at the top of the mountain, top of the world, top of the United States.
Johnny and Jack, right?
Yeah. Johnny walking red label.
Jack did not black.
Jack Black.
We got a lot to celebrate, guys.
Cheers, guys.
What an accomplishment.
Roughly 14,505, I believe, is what the sign says for us. And it was just awesome. Bucket list item for most. Checked off for Raven and myself. Along with our friends from the family, Yogi, Bars, and Spider. So what took us 8 hours to come up, we're gonna see what it takes to get down as we say goodbye to Mount Whitney. And the beauty that God gave us. Hope you enjoyed it. And if you ever have the opportunity to do it, some of Mount Whitney, you won't be disappointed. Anything to say there, beautiful?
Epic. Woohoo!